As an Israeli woman who is 38 weeks pregnant, I am completely willing to sit in my shelter in order to see this regime topple.
Actually, Ashley is not Israeli. Ashley is a Canadian who moved to Israel and became a Jewish settler, meaning a thief. Now, Ashley has no issue sitting in a bomb shelter with her 38-month pregnant belly preaching about human rights while she supports the slaughter of Palestinian babies and children. You see, Ashley claims that there have been no children that have frozen to death or starved to death in Gaza.
For 50 years, the world has sat by and done nothing. This regime has killed tens of thousands of its own people.
For 77 years, the world has sat by and watched Israel commit war crimes, break international law, continue to illegally occupy people, and slaughter hundreds of thousands of people. But sure, go on.
Nothing like the civilians that died in the war in Gaza, the war that Gaza started. These are people fighting for their own rights, their own liberties.
Yeah, it's not like the Palestinians in Gaza, the ones that are trapped in a concentration camp, whose every movement is restricted, placed on a diet, and bombed every couple years. They're not trying to fight for their own freedom and liberties. Not the Palestinians in the West Bank, the ones that spend hours trying to get through checkpoints to get to work and school and the hospital. The ones whose children are consistently detained and tortured and raped and killed. The ones who are not allowed to vote or get building permits or walk on Jewish-only roads, or the ones who have their homes and their property stolen by Israeli Jews. They're not fighting for their freedom and liberties either.
All the Anarcho-Sparians out there who are trying to blame America and blame Israel, this has nothing to do with Israel right now.
Why would we think America and Israel would be involved in this? I mean, how would these protests benefit Israel?
Obviously, we'd like to see a regime change, at least I would, in Iran, just as I would like to see in Iraq. The question now is a practical question. What is the best place to proceed? It's not a question of whether Iraq's regime should be taken out, but when should it be taken out? It's not a question of whether you'd like to see a regime change in Iran, but how to achieve it.